Morning, guys. Mike.
Michelle. Mikey.
Buck Creek Deer Farm. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. We're doing our 8 o'clock feeding. Checking on some fawns, so make sure to give us that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. We greatly appreciate it. So we'll get started. Come on, Ruby. Come on. Come on. Where's their feed bucket and stuff at, baby?
In there.
Oh, I got you. Come on. Good morning, Tommy. How are you? Hope everybody's having a good Monday morning. It's supposed to be another hot one today here in Kentucky. Dark blue's not been fed yet. Probably dark blue in this pink one. Thank you. Hi, Autumn. How are you? There should only be 7.
Short one.
Short of deer.
This one's not been fed yet. These are ones the bottles got.
Okay. We have one more deer we got to bring out here. Oh, nice. Texas. What part of Texas? San Antonio. Correct. There was a 7th one in there with the blue one that's sick. Remember? You gotta get her and bring her out here and keep the blue one in there. So Michelle's going to get another one.
Should be no tag.
So we put them two separate because one of them is sick. He's been sick. We had to give him an IV last night. And then so we're going to separate him from this group. Really think he was probably too small to go on 2-a-days because we just put these fellers on 2-a-days yesterday. And I think he got a little dehydrated because he was not used to it. Plus, with the temperature, so we're going to keep him separate, and we'll move him in with some fawns that get fed 3 times a day. Keep him on 3 times. Yeah, but I still think he's too weak, and he's still got stuff on him. Well, he's wanting his food though. Yeah, see his whole back end? That's not good. So we're going to keep an eye on him. It is. It's, you got to watch. Keep a close eye for sure. Thank y'all for all tuning in. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, please. That helps us get our stuff out, gets more people in here viewing. More viewers, the better off we get to be on our channel. Subscribing. So Michelle's giving them a little bit of water here. They got feed out here. Then they'll stay out in this corral right here the rest of the day until they get fed tonight. We'll check them.
Get them some fresh food. They'll be done. You got an escapee over here.
We're putting it up.
Or we're putting the blue one up.
What about no tag?
No, no tag can stay out. We just had her separate to try to keep her from, and she's still doing that. Yeah. We're getting ready to go in there. We got to feed them next. We were just taking care of these older ones first, and then we'll make our rounds and go in and go to the next one. Yeah, we got 20 of these things to feed, so this is just the first 7. This little guy here is the one that was sick. You can see his back end, see how he just fell down. Which he's doing a lot better than he was last night, but we'll give him some more stuff here shortly. But he is, you can tell he's feeling better than he was last night, so that's a positive. And Ray's trying to sniff up on Ray there, and Ray's like, I don't want none of that. Quit. That's him, exactly. So yeah, so we'll go on inside, and while Michelle's finishing up them, we'll go in here and
We don't regret this, but I added some alfalfa.
Michelle added a little bit of alfalfa in here, give them a little bit of green. While she's finishing that, we'll go in here and feed some other ones. Monkey, let's go in here. Get the 2 green ones off the end. This one. Just leave that here. This one and this one. Go ahead, babe.
I gotta grab a deer. Escape back here.
Oh. Michelle says we have an escapee.
Is that pink tag?
It's the pink tag in here.
Is it Daisy?
Daisy. Daisy. What are you doing? Ain't you supposed to be outside?
Come here. Come on, right outside. Come on.
Better hold on. Whew.
Come on, outside.
Uh,
I get too big to carry now.
Yep, yeah, we got the big fans installed. We actually we had this big guy, so we put it in here. And it actually, when we pulled up outside, we could feel, you see how we have those little openings up top? You can stand out there and feel it blowing air in here. So just trying to get some air flowing through. And we're gonna check on these 2 guys. Ooh, where is that? Hey, okay, they're coming. That guy's hungry for sure, ain't he? Yeah, Daisy was not happy, was she? It's once they learn to walk and do everything on their own, they do not like to be held at that point. Yep, Push McGee's what we call him. See, always pushes.
Where do you want some butter?
The other one in this stall, he's a little bit more shyer until you get him on the bottle. Then he wants to love on you and do all the good stuff. It's just getting him started. He got them legs straight out, boy, just to push him. Uh, uh.
Is the first one fed?
Yep.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
They are. It's amazing how fast they get big, ain't it? Nope, these are our we're a deer farm, so these are our breeder does and bucks that we'll keep on our farm. We kind of had a relaxing day yesterday. Sorry, we went live yesterday morning, had a lot of people on. So we just decided to chill at 2 and 8 and kind of do our own thing, and so that we didn't go live on either channel. So we appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. We will eventually sell some of the deer we have on our farm, but not the bottle babies. They'll stay with us. Yeah, we just needed a day off yesterday for sure. I think I slept more yesterday than I have in a month. Michelle leaves us again today, so we'll be back to me doing most of it. Mikey will have baseball lessons this week, so. But I think my mom and dad's coming in today to help some too, so we'll hopefully be back more. Well, thank you. Hopefully you enjoy it, and make sure to go back and watch some of our other videos. We do have to pick a subscriber this morning, babe, for a name of Fawn.
Yep.
We had the flies video out that we had. We're going to let somebody name one of these guys in here. Yep. All you had to do is comment on what happens, the negative to that part, and then we're going to pick somebody here in the next hour or so to name a fawn. So if you haven't done that, you might want to go ahead and check that video out, subscribe, and put that in there. If you are subscribed, all you got to do is answer the question. We're just we get asked all the time about people wanting to name some. And there's 2 ways to do that. That's the free way. You can give a $25 super chat, or you can go to a link, which I think's in the YouTube file, and it directs you to our Facebook, Name a Fawn. Yep, sure is. Eating and pooping at the same time. That's a skilled talent, ain't it?
They're done.
And so these 2 are done. Look at them ears flopping.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
So these 2 are done. We will cut this fan back on when we leave here. We just knew that for the video purposes, it would be hard for y'all to hear. So, oh, thank you. Just one of the white ones. So this little guy is by himself. He's more of a handful. Looked like he was after a bug there, didn't it?
What are you doing, buddy?
He's getting there, but he is very standoffish. So It's actually easier to stimulate them once you get them on the feed. So like we try to stimulate them while they're eating. It just makes it easier because after they get done, they want to go play. Pebbles is good.
Here. This one's so stubborn.
You gotta
Yeah.
open your mouth.
Just getting him started is horrible. After he gets started, he's good, but you'd think by now he'd be in that routine, but he ain't.
He ain't quite figured it out yet.
Starlight, yep. Most of these are. I mean, we are a deer farm. This is our business. Unfortunately, we have to sell some. Once you get up to so many, you can't keep but so many. Was that a dirty bum?
Yeah.
Did you get the blue one in here, or is he still out in the
I
corral?
brought him inside.
Okay. To get him.
Get him some more medicine.
Yep.
We gave him anything yesterday.
All right.
Meds, you need some meds.
Gave him him?
Yeah. Did you give him anything yesterday?
I don't think so. It doesn't matter, or we can give him something today. What's wrong? Is it just loose or? I know. Look at him. Look at him sitting down. He won't even let her play with his bum to make her clean it. Da bum, da bum, da bum. Come on, guys. We got 91 people in here, only 7 likes. Appreciate if you just hit that thumbs up. It's free. You don't have to do anything. Just click on them 3 little buttons and hit that thumbs up. It just helps us, gets our channel out there.
Good job, Bob. Good job, Bob.
Hello, Brazil. We'll get them likes up, then we'll go on the deer farm. If we don't, then we'll end it after we get done bottle feeding. That's kind of what we try to do. I think yesterday, how many likes did we get up to? Over 200 and something, didn't we?
200 yesterday morning.
I think it was like 217. So,
A little bit of a dirty bomb for you.
oh, you getting singing this morning? Look at there. Still got quite a few here to bottle feed.
9-1.
Yep, almost halfway through. Right at halfway through, I guess. Oh, there's 20.
That's number 11.
Okay. Oh.
Just bottle feeding it. Making it go to the bathroom. You gonna get him? I'd give him some Bachelor.
The cure that keeps on curing.
How much you
Bachelor.
Half. Brandon, yeah, we have to stimulate them. Their moms would do that if they was on the farm.
I have to hold him.
So if they don't use the bathroom, then they will. What happens to you if you don't use the bathroom for days? Same thing. They get bloated. It's not good for them. And then they will go downhill very fast. So they just gave it a little shot. Try to clear up some of its. Yep. It's not because we want to. Trust me. That's the. That's the worst part. Mikey won't do it, will you? Mikey won't clean that bum.
I'll feed that mouth.
That's
I'll
right.
feed that bum.
So we. But it's part of the job. It's got to do it if you want to
Don't fan.
keep it. All right, let's go to the next one. We're going to try to. How much protein is in that deer? Well, all which one we going to first? You taking care of him last?
Yeah.
All right. So let's check her out, hopefully.
We might run the IV in him.
Oh, looky here. So this is the one that we have been doctoring for about 3-4 days here. And look at her. She's up. This is the one that we gave an IV to the other day twice.
She drank her water last night.
She drank water. Cool. Yep. We're playing football in here, guys. Playing football.
No. No.
Guys, please try to keep the positive comments. Comments too positive.
Or Tommy will block you.
Tommy does a good job. He'll put you in timeout or block them.
Tommy man.
Tommy's not trying to be mean. He just tries to keep everything in here clean, and we appreciate Tommy so much for all he does. So, and unfortunately, like sometimes I go through and I read them and I shouldn't, but we just try to hit everybody's comment, make you feel welcome, make you feel like you're part of it. We are licensed deer farmers. We just like showing what we love to do, and I'm telling you, if you would have saw her 3 days ago, you would not think this is the same deer, without a doubt. She has come so far. She's just now learning to suck on the bottle. Yesterday was the first time really sucking on the bottle a little bit. That's why we was having to give her IVs to get fluid in her. Now you can see she still don't like it 100%, but she's doing it a whole lot better. Oh, nice. It's so good to see her doing so well. This is the rewarding part whenever you can find little sick ones like this on the farm that wasn't going to make it and get them better. That's what it's all about. Still at only 13 views. We need to get some more, 13 likes. We need to get them thumbs up so we can go out on the farm with y'all.
Thumbs up.
Jay, I'll answer that for Tommy. Tommy is not, he is a volunteer. Tommy started with us when we first started our YouTube channel, when we first started going live, and has been on here every morning, and we made him a moderator, and he does so much for us, and we couldn't say thank you enough for him. He just jumped on here and took this in with, and now he's part of our family, so we really appreciate him. And he tries to keep this thing clean, and we couldn't say enough. We also have another couple people that come on and mod for us. And they just appreciate us and we appreciate them. So Kathy, like this room is pretty big. I don't know. Like I said, Tommy, we appreciate you, buddy. So with her not being sick, we wanted her by herself. So we'll keep her in this room here until she really becomes used to us and comes up, and then we'll move her out into a bigger pen. The ones out in the corral now, they will be out there for another 2 weeks, and then they will have their own pen on the farm. in another 2 weeks, and then we'll keep moving.
Pretty sure she drank her water.
Yeah, I think she drank her water, which is great.
Where's our bucket at?
Bucket for what?
Water.
Right here, ain't it? Oh, Mom done used her bucket.
Why we didn't get water, you know?
Yeah, gonna have to get some more water from outside. So they like to be with other deer. They don't like being by themselves. So yeah, as soon as we feel healthy enough for them, we'll put her in with a different one. All right, we got 2 more of these, then we got to take care of one. Now, these little fellows here, they will be hungry. They're going to attack them. These are sweet babies. Hopefully, we are getting into kind of the darker part, so hopefully it'll stay light enough. There, and look. And the race is on. Come on. Hey, you got to come back here to eat. I'm going to cut this fan off while we feed. Hopefully you can still see. So that's why there is 5 in here together, because they're all pretty healthy. They do that a lot in the wild. People don't realize they're not always as good as moms as people think. If they sense anything wrong with them, or if they get sick, the mom will just leave them. Yep, it happens. It's just Mother Nature. The circle of life. Sing it, Michelle. Oh. That one's like, I want my bottle out of that bag. Can I have it? Oh. She be hungry.
You did good. You waited your line. And farm over.
These collars, I can't tell them apart.
You're gonna have to buy some more, ain't we? Yeah, it was.
There's left on my phone.
Huh?
There's some left on the phone. How many left? There's 34 left.
Yep, we got 4 left in here, and we have 3 in the next pen, so we can do these.
Do all these. Just don't tag one.
You're not done.
Winky grip.
So what we have noticed too, the survival rate if you bottle feed them is a lot greater than if you leave them on their mom. So next year we're going to probably have to do more, because it's just easier to keep up with if they're sick or something. So it's just try to keep them alive as much as we can.
All right. Take the bums.
I got them. Shoo, Rob, he needs to pay some child support because milk's getting expensive.
What are we going through? 3 gallons a day?
Yep, we're going through about 3 gallons of milk a day. We go about 1/2 gallon of buttermilk every 2 days, and then we go through about 6 cans of evaporated milk every 2 days. So 12 weeks.
Any super chats are appreciated.
Yeah, well, Rob, we put them on like the ones outside have feed already, and they do in here already because they're a little over a week. So they have some feed in here, but it just takes them a while to get used to it. So that's why we swap to 2-a-days. But the quicker you get them on feed, the better off you are. Yep, they'll go to that dry food that I just showed you. These here get it 3 times, 8, 2, and 8. Hello, London. No, it just takes time, and you keep feeding there, and they get used to it. Look at this. Look at this. You got 2 of them trying to steal other bottles. These are definitely a mess. Oh. Hello, Texas. Rob, we are a licensed deer farm, and in the state of Kentucky, we are not allowed to release them in the wild. It's their rules. We can't bring deer in from the wild, and we cannot release deer from the wild. The only way we can release them is the other deer farmers. That's the way the rules are set up. We just have to abide by them. They are sweet, ain't they? Oh, Theo is on here. Theo Newstead. We have a deer named Theo next door. When we get over here, you need to see him.
They're done.
All right, these are done.
So I'm really not making them go a whole lot.
Yeah.
They're going on their own.
Good.
Good. You like fawns? Thumbs up. How many likes we got?
We got 24 likes.
Come
We got to
on,
get
guys.
to what, 50?
Let's get to 50 if you guys want to go outside.
Gotta get to 50 if you want to see the farm. We all gotta do our part.
Watch, all these will come out with them. They'll have to push them back in there. They're a ham.
We gotta fill out our whiteboards today.
Yeah, Rob, we do. That's what we have to do a lot. Oh, we should have. Yeah, it's okay. We'll get it here in a minute.
Come on.
So this is our last 3.
Come on.
Come on, Theo.
Hey, what are y'all doing? The food's over yonder, guys.
Hey.
Hey, there's Theo right there. He probably needs another shot of thiamine today, by the way.
You got to walk this way.
I know. I'm going to have to walk this way to get them where they'll get some food.
Fallow's
I done got down. I can't get back up.
Fallow's on. Come here, Fallow.
Come here.
Come here, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Got 2 there.
There's Fallow.
Sorry.
What you doing, Fallow? What?
Theo.
Oh no, Rob, I wish there was, but especially when they're born. So that's one of the tricky things. When they're born, if they're on their mom, we vaccinate their mom so they get it through their milk.
Warning shots.
And then if they're not on their mom and then we bottle feed, we have to vaccinate them.
You scared that thing pointed towards you?
Not when I don't have a baby wipe to at least take cover. I've seen what the warning shots look like before.
Oh yeah, they do. They do. You'll see if we get up to 50 likes, you can see some of the deer on our farm and they'll be coming up and loving on us.
You're sweet, Fallow.
Fallow.
What? Looks
just calling her fallow.
Looks like fallow deer. So dark.
Guys, please keep the comments positive. If you're not, you get blocked and get put out of here.
Is this a boy or a girl?
We don't like doing that. We like having everybody on here and having a good live chat. But we also got to keep it nice and clean, please.
Can't call them Hershey's, no, they have one.
Here. This is what you want. Say here.
Come here, Theo. Theo. There he is.
No, you're good. Ask all the questions you want. We like answering questions. Just make sure they're positive comments from everybody else. Rob, you're doing great. I appreciate the questions. Hello, London.
He had a stroke or something. He can't use that back leg. Huh?
That's why he needs thymine. It's neurological.
Go grab it real quick.
Mad, this is my job. This is what I do for a living. Just like cow farmers, pig farmers, we just do it with whitetail.
You guys' little hoofs hurt. Oh.
These here are now, they're a little over a week, ain't they?
Yeah, we're gonna update our whiteboard so we know exactly.
Yep.
We're getting too many to keep track of now.
What are you doing?
All right, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe, like the video.
Hell, I've fallen and I can't get up. What are you doing?
There you go. Yep, Tommy gives out warnings. If it's not mean and then he bans you, if you comment something horrible. Thank you, Rob. Not worm disease. Right now, what's going around is called E. coli in these fawns. Just because we've had so much rain that rain and flies go together. So you got to kind of keep that. So this is kind of a weird time of year. So as we had a month straight of rain, we started dealing with E. coli, and that's what we've been dealing with a lot. We're doctoring up for it, but now it is really hot in the not hundreds, 90s, 93 to think today. So that'll actually bake that out of the dirt, so it's better for the E. coli, but now you got to deal with other things like dehydration and stuff in these fawns. So you got to be, now it's on to a different thing that we'll have to start.
It's always something.
How much am I giving? Half?
Half.
This is not from venison. No, Mad Monk, we are not a meat farm. Zombie deers is what some people call CWD, chronic waste disease. That's what kind of the government is going all in on. That's the great thing about deer farmers. We are breeding against that. Oklahoma just passed a law where they're allowed to sell deer to farms in the wild if you have the right genetic markers and GEB values to breed resistance against CWD. So hopefully we're going to get to that point here shortly in Kentucky. We're not there now. Thank you. Yep. You got to look for different things. It takes a lot of times. I mean, we've been doing this 3 years and we still learn. So we're learning, but you got to look for different things when we're feeding. And that's one thing when you stimulate them like Michelle's doing, we can learn a lot by their poop. Government tab studies. That's funny. They say they do, but they do not, because there's no way to study CWD in the wild because they're not. How can you know where a deer is? So that's why deer farmers are doing all the studying. So we're actually doing all the stuff to try to breed us against CWD. And we also fund that ourselves, which is great.
There's no government funding for it.
Yeah, but they'll probably take credit whenever it does happen. All right, guys, we're up to 33 likes, 111 people on here. We got to get up to that 50 like button before we can go on the farm. We still got one more deer to take care of. That's what we just gave Theo some thymine. Thymine. If you give too much, yes, Rob, that's a good question. So his question is if you give them too much antibiotics, does it cripple their natural immune system? And it does. That's why you got to change it out, just like worming medicine. We change our worm medicine like 2 or 3 times during the year. We will, right now we're putting Sidectin in the water, which is a wormer. And then we'll swap and we'll put Safeguard pellets in their feed. So they get different types of wormer. So it'll actually treat it better and they do not get immune to it. But very good question. There is no disconnect, Mad Monk. We raise deer to sell to other deer farmers. We sell the bucks to ranches. And that's how we make our money.
Watch out. Watch out.
We do not do meat. That is a source of some people. We don't do that. Some deer farmers do like urine. They'll do like for like for hunters. You know how hunters use urine for hunting? They'll collect that and sell it. But we don't do none of that. Yep, urine for hunt, like doe and heat, stuff like that. Conquest Scents, that's all they basically do out of Michigan. They're really big. So this guy here is sick. We got to,
I gotta clean them off first. It's a mess.
she's got to clean them off. So if the deer passes away, do you guys give them to the poor for meat? Well, it just depends on the situation. We do donate.
Yeah.
It's just when you find them.
No, buddy. Not that sick, are you?
It depends on when we find them. If the meat is good enough to donate. Plus, it also depends on how much medicine we've given them. Just like the question about the vaccines and stuff. If we poured a lot of medicine in them and then something happens to them, I don't feel comfortable giving that as a donation. Yep, got to get 15 more likes, guys, to go on the deer farm. This is our son. So we are a family business. This is our son, Mikey. And this is my wife, Michelle. And I'm Michael. On the weekends, we have Alex here. Sorry, I didn't think y'all wanted to see us clean him up. So we was trying to, she's just in there cleaning his bottom.
We'll just shoot it in his mouth.
13 likes. Come on, Rob's saying, come on, guys, give us some likes so we can go on the deer farm. We have 124 adult deer. We're pushing right now alive about 60 fawns. We've had a total of 70. We've lost about 10 of them.
See a thing of, once you see a power punch, too.
Oh, nice, India. Thank you. Yep, we're up to 38. No, Bad Monk, same thing. The ranches we can sell to have got to be licensed, and they're not allowed to release them in the wild. So they either hunt them
Yes.
or B, use them as breeder stock for their ranch. We don't know what they do. Did I give him? Yes, last night. I gave him. I have not given him anything. Can you give it to him? I don't know. Yeah, so when you sell them to other ranches, they're either called stalkers or they're called breeders. And that's their choice on what they do with it. But that's how we have to make our money, between that and the does, to sell to other farms that like our genetics. So that's why it's very important to do pedigree deer, so everybody knows your genetics. All right, we got to get 12 more likes. Come on, guys. There's 100 people. 12 likes. It's not hard to do. Just press those 3 little buttons. Give it the thumbs up. Okay, sorry. I think you asked that earlier. I'm sorry. So what's the symptoms of CWD? It is, do what? Yeah, like excessive thirst. They'll go through an extreme weight loss. They just get like, that's why it's called the zombie disease, is because they kind of get like a zombie. I am not a scientist. We've just been on a lot of classes. We've went to a lot of studies with scientists. We try to learn as much as we can about our industry. He likes that. Look at that. Look at that little tongue just licking. What is that one? Okay. I'm trading a deer's life for a like. I'm confused. So you just got deleted, but how are we trading a deer's life for a like? Guys, this is just like cow farming, pig farming, any other farming. We are not hiding anything. This is how we make a living. But all these guys that we bottle feed, they will be on our farm forever. We do not do that. Says 110 pounds, 1 ml twice daily. What's he looking for? What's he looking at?
Scour.
Well, we gave it last night, so you can give it again. It's 3 and 3 is what I gave.
Yeah, so bring another.
I gave 3 and 3 last night. Rob, we just do the adopt a name. We can't really let people adopt a deer because they can't leave. K, can CWD be cured? That's why you breed resistance to it. I don't think there's any cure for it, but you can breed resistance against it. So like, it's like cows. Well, let's do dogs. You know how dogs, you have a registry and your dog is pedicured? Pedigreed? Well, we can pedigree our deer. And when we send them in, we send in a sample of their tissue. Well, when we do that, they send us a codon value and a GEB value. And what they found out through their study is a certain codon value and GEB value breed resistance against CWD and diseases. So that's why you want to kind of breed that way in your herd. Yep, Rob. We have a lot of people do that. It's $25 super chat, or you can go on the the link tree, and it sends you to a page, and you can pay it there. It's just a way for us to raise money for milk and stuff. This little guy's so sweet. Look at that little. We do not get any government assistance, period. Thank you for subscribing. We're up to 43 likes. All we gotta do is get 7 more likes. I don't know what you're talking about. Critter Fresh Sanctuary, I've answered every question on here that I've seen.
YouTube can filter your questions too, so.
Yep. We've had a couple of people do that they'll filter their questions before we even get to see them, or Tommy gets to delete them if they're not good. They are. We try to ignore them. It's hard to at times. We try to be positive. Everybody likes the chuckling sound the deer makes.
Oh.
The
All right. Well, I think I'm done with him.
Thank you for the positive comments. We appreciate you.
Good boy. Yes, you have.
Rob, we have a couple. Tommy's on here. Tommy does a great job for us. Nikki's usually on here. But they have other jobs, and we don't expect them to be on here, and we really appreciate them, and we just try to do the best we can. So, yep, so we gave him some more medicine. This is a he. This is a he.
Garbage bag in here. Would y'all see it anywhere?
I did not see the garbage bag you brought. Thank y'all so much for joining, being on here. We appreciate it. He's better than what he was last night. He still ain't quite where we want him to be, so we need to keep watching him. Repeat the name of ma'am. I'm confused on what you want there. Izzy, right now we're dealing with a lot of E. coli and stuff like that. It could swap. Right now, I think he got a little bit of dehydrated. Oh, wow. Nice, Rob. We're going to Vegas here at the end of the month. Not the end of the month, August. So Siegfried and Roy. Oh yeah, this guy's getting a lot better than last night. Yeah, he's doing better. It just take him a little bit. So we'll feed him 3 times a day instead of twice. We fed him twice yesterday. That might have been a little too quick for him because he's a little smaller. So we'll feed him again at 2. Check him out again. If we need to do anything else to him, we will. Um, they're getting stuff together out here, cleaning up. When they do, we'll go out to the farm. We got to go check up on all of our other deer and give water. It's in here for her, for him. He has food in here. Yeah, need to cut that fan back on. So we're going to close him up. We've had almost 70. We've lost about 10 so far as part of the business. We're bottle feeding right at 20. It's part of the business. That's the people don't realize is if you can keep 80% of your fawns alive in the first year, you've done really good for your business, for the farm. They're hard to keep alive. So she just cut that phone on. The fan on. So we're walking out to the deer farm. Check out some other things. Check out waters. See, the bucks are actually in the bottom. So here's a little baby on the farm. Yes, if you keep 70% alive, you're doing good. So there's a little baby on the back. So in this pen here, there is 7 fawns, I'm sorry. 7 fawns. We're bottle feeding 2 of them. That was in this pen. So we're going to go in here. They definitely need some water. So we have big waters for the parents. Oh, let me zoom back out, sorry. For the moms, and then we have little bitty waters for the babies, and you can see that they've been drinking that. So they need some more water, so Michelle will do that. All right, so this little guy's right here. And this is why we walk through the farm, is because we need to go check on a fawn that I actually see laying down. And we need to check him out and see what's going on. Mikey, come here. Right there in the middle, go down there and see the fawn laying on its side. But it's got his ears up. Let's see if he's getting up. So this is what we got to do every 2 or 3 times a day. We walk through every pen, and this is when we find out if we have sick ones and if we need to doctor them. Oh, so there we go. So he was just relaxing. So we go through and we make all of them get up like that. So that's a good sign. If they can't get up or they get up and we can catch them, that's not good. Yeah, Rob, they can. We don't have much trouble with hawks. And we also don't have much trouble with predators, and I'll show you why. So my whole farm is double fenced, so we can go around the whole thing. So you have to be able to go through 2 different fences to even get to the deer. We did that for predators and dogs. Dogs cause a lot of trouble on a deer farm, like neighbors' dogs and stuff. So we try to, that's why we like to be double fenced. Just seems to help us. Nope, Rob, we kind of, when we built our farm, we made sure that we built it in the middle of our land. So for you to even get to my farm, you have to trespass a good bit. Not saying people wouldn't do that, but we got a really good deal on a piece of land. We own 452 acres, and 130 of it is actually high fence like this. So, yep, Theo, that's right. We kind of kept it we're hid. So they're still feeding waters. I mean, putting waters, not feeding waters. So we'll let them do that. I'll walk on up here and we'll get in some other of these pens that will actually let us pet them. So this is one of our doe pens. There's 3 fawns in this pen. They're getting big, actually. So you can see them all the way down there with mamas. We still have 2 does in here that still have to give fawns in this pen. Granny, what are you doing? So this is Granny. She is our oldest deer we have on the farm. She just turned 13 years old this week. Rob, they will actually. You can see she's sitting her way. She does her old little thing. She's slow. She'll plop down there. She'll put her head on the ground. She is an absolute trip, I'm telling you. Yeah, so we have moms that'll actually adopt other deer. So if you have a bad mom, they sometimes will take them in. Here's some more babies. Sigmund, we actually have a deer farmer friend that just had one turn 24. They had it a birthday party and gave it watermelon. Usually about the same time. It usually takes 10 to 12 weeks. Just depends on if they're eating feed or not. This one here is being camera shy. Might as well, yeah. That one wants to go. It don't want to be on the camera. Good looking baby there. Nice and healthy. All right, we'll go in here. We do have some of our bucks that are actually up out of the shade. And we'll go in here. I'll let you see them. Hopefully they'll stay there. This is Michelle's favorite pens because they have big waters and they play in them. And they have to fill them up every couple of hours. I'm not going to get close, but I'll zoom in. Oh, yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. No, they don't drink the milk. All they do is drink water and they eat the feed. Rob, yeah. So, like right now, all these deer have lived together, so they have their pecking order already created. But if I was to bring in a different buck from a different farm and put them in with this pen, they would actually go at it. It would not be good. Since they're like there, we'll just go to this next pen. They're gonna give it water and stuff. These yearlings are being good. They'll stay here. So we'll show you those. Sorry. There we go. So these are all yearlings. This is their first rack they've ever had. So these are all growing out pretty good. Yeah, they have their pecking order. They get really aggressive and physical with each other if you bring in a new deer to them. That's why they're separate. Well, we can't even pet these, Froggy. Well, right now we're trying to make we built a man cave and we're making a chandelier. So we're saving all of our antlers for that. And then we thought about doing, they are growing up fast, ain't they? Wind's blowing a little bit, feels good. Sigma, I guess you're talking about CWD, chronic waste disease. There's only been one case of that in Kentucky, and that was last year, and it was in the wild. Michelle, Rob lives in Vegas. It's 110 degrees there right now. Whew, that wind is blowing that camera. So these are all daddy deers, not mommy deers. We got a couple more pins here and then we'll be at bow. It is. It's going to be a heavy. Whew. Oh, wow. Yep. This little guy is very intrigued. What are you doing? So we bought this from another deer farmer this past year. He's got a broke jaw because he ran into a fence. The guy had dogs problems. And that's why he got rid of his deer herd, because he kept having problems with that. Man, it is windy. It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. I'm still sweating, but it feels good. Yeah, I would say it is hot in Texas. We've got to come to Texas in August too. So not quite looking forward to that. I'm sure it's going to be quite warm in August. Little guys are coming up. So this guy right here in the front, he has a black tag in his ear. This is one of Bo's sons. We'll show you Bo here shortly, and you'll see why he's looking the way he is. He's going to keep pushing out and have a nice big typical frame. That's because Bo has that. So all the black tags are from Bo. The red tags are from a non-typical. Oh. Robert says we need to check out the lion habitat. It paints you pictures for carrots.
Really?
Shoo. Their antlers don't fall off until usually January, February, and then they start growing back about March. You can pay to play with the cubs. We'll see what we can do, Rob.
Is that blue jean?
Yep. That's blue jeans. One behind him is going to be a monster too. That's a long story about blue jeans. So when we went to wean these deer, when we went to wean these deer, we put Michelle cuts up a bunch of blue jeans and we put over their eyes when we put them to sleep, and that way they go to sleep better and you don't have to wake them up when you move them. Well, this deer actually woke up with the blue jeans on his neck, and we had to walk him into his pen here, and he had the blue jeans actually on his neck, so his little thing went all the way around his neck, and then we had to put him to sleep later to get it off. But that's why his name is Blue Jeans, because he had a blue jean collar. What? So you can tell our deer are very calm. We are out here a lot. He's wanting his bread is what he wants. I don't know if we have any bread. Let's see.
Call them today.
Since you're being a good boy. Since you're being a good boy, here. Thank you. Thank you. So all the other yearlings come up together, and now they're all in a big huddle back there. Thank you. That's why we do this. We just want to share what deer farming is. I mean, we love this. Some people don't like it, which is fine. You know, everybody has their own opinions. We love doing what we do. We love our life. So we like to share what it is. because a lot of people haven't never heard of it. So we're going to go up here and we're going to try to see if Mr. Bo will come up this morning while they're finishing doing the waters. I gotta show you this. I gotta take a detour. So, 5 babies right there all cuddled up. Look at that. Ain't they precious? Uh, if I know Mr. Bo, he probably won't get up until his mother comes up here and gives him loving. But this is one of our breeder bucks. What are you doing, big guy? Huh? He is a big baby. He eats out of your hand. He's just got to go at his own pace. Bobo, you gonna get up, buddy? Huh? Come here. We're gonna bring you a snack. Come here. Breathing awful hard. I wanted to check him out. Yep, I am messing up his mojo. It's all right. Mama will. Nope. This deer here will never leave our farm. I'm sorry. Come here. He was breathing awful hard a minute ago. He seems to be doing better now. You got some bread? We do not keep mean deer on our farm. Oh, Mama's coming with his bread, so watch this. Watch, he'll come right up to her and give her love, and he'll be spoilt here. Watch. Yeah. See? Look at this. She don't know it, but there's a little guy right behind her. Yep, that's right. I gotta zoom it over a little bit. Look at this. No, it's just trying to pick her right the corner at you. Like, what are you doing? Why are you petting that deer? Yep, this is my papa deer. He's got a lot of babies on the ground. The baby's cute, ain't it? This is Bo. This is Bo.
Last piece. Better enjoy it.
Told you he'd come up to his mama. He loves his mama. He's a little spoiled brat.
Whips around with those antlers. I'm sure y'all hit you with them.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He's very calm. He's a gentle giant. Now that's not saying he wouldn't.
Last year he did paw at us.
Yeah, last year he pawed at us a little bit during the rut. So when it comes October, and Michelle's not allowed to come in this pen in October, November, December, because even though he is very gentle, very good, you just never know. They are animals. Yep, that's exactly right. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. So we try to be precautious. No, we don't put salt licks out. We have all the stuff in their feed. Our feed's a complete feed that we feed on the deer farm. So it has all the minerals and stuff they need. Nope, this is a whitetail.
Plus we put electrolytes in their water too. It's got sodium in it.
Yep, electrolytes in their water. I mean, they have a lot of stuff. He's probably too small. We probably need to get him to grow some more. I'm being sarcastic. He's what we like in a breeder. Does Bo like beer? I don't know. We've never tried to give it to him. I know what he does like. Lots of marshmallows and animal crackers. Without a doubt. No, that's just, it's called velvet. So it's during their growing season. So he's pushing and it's just velvet. And it just keeps growing as he, see the knobs, see how it's got like round things on his ends? They'll keep pushing out, pushing out, pushing out. And then when it gets hard horn, the velvet will fall off and that's when they rub trees and stuff. Rob says he'll send you a bag of marshmallows for his rack in February. He would probably eat a s'more. He's spoiled. You can tell he wants some more bread.
Ray have 4 pieces. That's enough. Enough. Don't get mad at me.
They do. That's why you got to come out here, Brody. What'll happen, like right now, especially when they're in velvet, if they break one of them antlers, it's you got to really be on it, because if not, they'll get antler infections. You have to cut them off. You have to do like you got to stop the blood from flowing, so you have to give them like a syringe and stuff. And he's a little fat, no joke. I like them big. I like them chunky. Chunky. He's about 350 pounds. Thank you for the new subscribe. We'll see if he comes up here. I'll pet him. It just depends. You got to let him do his own little thing. He'll let you know when he wants loving and when he don't. And most of the time, when you have feed, is when he wants his loving. All right, guys, we've been live for almost 90 minutes, so we're going to actually finish up our morning, go get some breakfast, and enjoy our morning. We will be live again at 2 o'clock.
I won't be.
Maggie will be, and me. So we're going to end this now. What do you got to tell them, Michelle? What do they got to do? Give us a
thumbs up.
subscribe.
Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you again at 2 o'clock.
Thank you all so much. Have a good day. God bless.